Best of order, please. I know it's all been a wonderful weekend for you all. Before we actually get the presentation underway, always in these things, people lose things. And I don't just mean their sanity. They lose things and they hand them in, so we try to return them to the rightful owners. So I've been handed this pair of glasses. This pair of glasses, anybody? Come and get them. If you've lost your glasses, come and get them, please. Over here. Pleasure. My pleasure. Well, that's 50%. And then somebody has lost this ring. Has anybody lost a ring, please? It may be valuable, it may not be valuable, but it's no doubt very precious to you. If there's nobody putting a hand up, it's going to be on the table up here. Alright, so if you know of anybody, it'll be left on the table by here. Thank you, John. Right. So those of you who know these sort of presentations, they will know all too well that this is not about me, this is about everybody. So this is about audience participation. So you all about audience participation? I can't hear you at the back. Are you all about audience participation? Have you all had a great weekend? Well, this is the land of song. So when I say something, I want you to repeat this back to me, okay? You all got that? You ready? Hey! 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 Are there any Freddie Mercury fans in here? There should be, because I can't do that anything like as well as him. But thank you all for your participation. Let's hear it for Freddie. Freddie. Because he's a superstar. He always was. He'll be always with us forever. Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to you all for coming. And not just the runners, to all the members of your team. It's been another classic. For those of you who know anything about this event, it's 40 years since we ran the first rally back in 1983. And that is amazing to have kept this going for 40 years. When we had the first rally in 1983, there were 6 teams. This weekend, there were 66 teams. Back in 1983, when things weren't very sophisticated, we had a traditional relay format. The race started at 8 p.m. on a Saturday evening, and it ran right through the night. But because it was a traditional race field format, the teams finished hours apart, so doing a presentation was a nightmare. So things have improved a bit since then. Results then were calculated with bits of paper and mental arithmetic, and I think you'll agree that to have got the presentation stats together in so short space of time is little short of a miracle. So thank you to everybody who's made that happen. Back then we used to have a presentation on a Sunday evening amid copious quantities of alcohol, dancing and partying. I know you won't let us down in maintaining those traditions. One thing hasn't changed though, from 40 years to go to now. The Welsh scenery is every bit as good as it ever was. I'm sure you agree. So welcome to the Welsh Castles Relay Love Fest. This is a love fest, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you've all had a passionate weekend. Yes, yes. Passionate about our sport, passionate about the event, and passionate about the scenery. We think it's pretty special. I'm sure you all agree with that. Talking of passion, and this is the personal bit, how many of your runners actually got into relationships through the sport? Go on, hands up, you can tell us. There's lots of you that have, because it's that kind of sport. It's that kind of sport. We're so passionate we can't help but get involved with our friends, and they become more than friends. So, on that note, and I'm sure you're going to like this, I want to take a few seconds to mention one couple for whom this has been a very special weekend. You're no doubt aware that our 2022 winners, Swansea Harriers, have not been here this weekend to defend their title. And there's a very good reason for that, of course, because Derry Griffiths got married yesterday, and the whole of Swansea Harriers were with him. We all love Derry, and I know you do too, so we'd love it if you put your hands together to wish Derry and Fionn all the best for the wedding and a lifetime of happiness together. And if you want to tell him on Facebook that I said so and you all clapped, then please do. Because no doubt they had loads of celebrations yesterday, but if we can add a little message as well, that's brilliant. Okay, this is the thank you bit. And of course the thank you bit is really important because there's loads of thanks for this. So this can only successfully function if everybody plays by the very complex logistics, both in terms of competition and marshalling and admin. So thank you to every one of you 66 teams for making this event what it is. Thank you all. With 66 teams here, we are, for very obvious reasons, and it's not the runners, it's the traffic, we are at capacity. We can't have any more teams in as things stand. But talking about the teams, lots of you have been coming for years and years and years, but we have 6 new teams this year. We're going to mention them individually because they all deserve your applause. First of all, the locals, they've been going from strength to strength, and I'll tell you what, they've got a cracking quiz team. Please put your hands together for CDF runners. Next, the team formed in 2017 in the Ogmore Vale area, and we gave them a special mention on that last leg there, Ogmore Phoenix Runners. Another local team that was founded in 2010 and up and coming all the time, Porthcawl Runners. The first ever triathlon team that we've ever had in this event, Merthyr Triathlon Club. Now this is quite a special one, because I'm sure as distance runners you're all fans of distance running, and you'll all be aware of the difference this club has made to the 10,000 metre track event and the Night of the 10,000s, which was recently shown on BBC. The team that have revitalised the 10,000 metre track event, they brought their very special breed of passion to our sport, the mighty Highgate Harriers. And finally, a team, a new club, a great addition, Cheshire Dragons. And on a personal level, I want to introduce you to a man that's he's kind of a very long-standing friend of 50 years, a man who's had a huge influence, not just on Cheshire Dragons, but anyone who's involved in Welsh Masters in particular, and Masters throughout the UK. His amount of admin he's done to help people is immense. He's not quite the athlete that he normally is, because he's gone crutches. Please, a huge welcome for our good friend, Bernie Jones! Now, Bernie Jones may not be the athlete that he was, but he can still speak,
still beat you.
And he can still beat me. So Bernie hasn't been able to follow much of the race, but obviously he's had a huge influence, and he's come down especially to speak to us. So Bernie, on behalf of Cheshire Dragons, how's the weekend gone for all you guys?
It is the best event. I've done it a number of times myself over the years since it started. It is the best event bar none. I can say that honestly, having done it myself. Our club, we've only got 50 members, but we've had 20 out today, as well as running a race this morning, and they've actually loved it. And to top it all, yesterday we had a winner and we had a course record, so even better. It's been a brilliant weekend for us.
And on a personal note, Bernie, we're sorry to see you on crutches, but we know you're already well into the rehab recovery phase. So what does the future hold for Bernie personally?
Well, I'll be kicking your ass pretty soon, no problem at all on that one. That's the starting point, but that's not a difficult one, is it? Never has been that one. But no, the aim is to, it's a 6-month rehab, so I'll take my time. I've been told by my physios to take it easy and do it correctly, and I want to do that. Next year is 50 years since I won my first Welsh vest, all those years ago when we competed against each other, Mick. So the target is to get back, get fit, with the Welsh Masters programme that we've got now, with 5k, 10k, half marathon, marathon internationals going. My aim is to get a member of the team as well as team manager.
Wonderful. This is a friendship that's lasted 50 years, and I'm sure there's lots of friendships throughout the whole audience that have gone on that long. It's the absolute, it's what our sport is all about. So Bernie encapsulates that to me more than anyone else. So Bernie, thanks so much for coming, and hope to see you back next year. Thank you, Bernie Jones. So 66 teams. The composition of our race was 44 in the open race. 9 ladies, 9 masters, 4 business houses. We talked about thanks, and the thanks continue because we've had a team that's worked tirelessly for the last 12 months, and I'm sure you actually want to thank them individually because they are very, very special. And where better to start? Turn around, Paul, I'm going to mention you in a minute. Please put your hands together for our gaffer and the event manager, the one and only John Griffin. Our race director, Marcus Merrick. Our marshalling coordinators, and an awful lot more besides. They're the engine room behind this. Dave Hodges, Farouz Mal, Davey Williams, Gary Bodman, thank you all, guys. Maybe the person that has the toughest job this weekend. She was race referee last year, race referee again this year. Many, many thanks, Kate Chapman. Our race adjudicator just keeps coming back. He's like part of the Welsh road running scenery. He's Mr. San Domenico. He is, of course, rockin' Ron Morris. Our accommodation coordinator, Dave George. Thank you, Dave. Our entries coordinator, new member of our team, Claire George. Thank you, Claire. I mentioned it earlier, but it's just so important. The change in results and hence your enjoyment of what's going on has just been absolutely revolutionary. So the 2 people who have made that happen, Anthony Newby and Claire Jacobs. Well done, guys. And finally, photos. Photos are really important, capturing great memories. Paul Stillman's back again. We have Howard Kent with a video. Thanks very much, Howard. And thank you to all of you who have played your part in this, taking photos, which is just a wonderful memory of a wonderful event. So that's that. Now then, this year's probably been the toughest event of all, weather-wise. So any presentation would be remiss without a mention of that. It's not, although the performances have been wonderful, in many cases further down the field, it's just been about survival, literally. people have been greatly distressed. We did have one runner from Clevedon on stage 3. Yesterday collapsed and spent an overnight stay in Bangor Hospital. Is anybody here from Clevedon that can update us? He's okay. That's great news. Great news. Thank you so much for that. And lots of people distressed today. Lots of people dehydrated. Hopefully, those effects will be very short-lived, and you'll be rehydrating very quickly this evening. So if you've had a bad time, yeah, it's a tough day, but you got through it. So well done to all of you who got through it. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, on that note of safety of the runners and so on, the team that are here everywhere to support us, and they're a huge presence. And thank you to all of you for supporting us yet again. Acute Medics team, thank you guys. So important. Without them, we're all so vulnerable, and we're always grateful for their presence. One particular tribute I'd like to make, a team that's been with us basically for the 40 years, is the South Wales Police team for both for the competition, but now all their constabularies throughout Wales for helping us along the way. We could never start a race like this today with all the regulations. It's the people like the South Wales Police who oil the cogs of the machinery all the way along the way to keep this thing going. So many, many thanks to the police. Our good friend from JPL Sound today for setting up the sound systems for us. Thank you very much. To our good friend, the king of the Blackweir 5K, the one and only Marcel Mace. Where is he? Is he hiding? Helped us setting up again today. To the president of Welsh Athletics, who has helped us again throughout the 40 years with Land Rovers, his presence and whatever. Always great to see you, Graham. Graham Finlayson, ladies and gentlemen. And I couldn't mention Graham without mentioning Alex Donald as well, who's come today. So he's gone, is he? Well, he's a great guy. Alex Donald as well. And then a collective thing to all the cyclists, to all the drivers, to all the start and finish crews, to all the timekeepers, to all the route marshals, the backup marshals, changeover marshals, flying marshals. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, finally to all of you for making the event what it is. Thank you again very much. Absolutely brilliant. Sponsorship. We've been incredibly lucky with sponsorship down the years. Many big players. But given the current economic climate, sponsors are hard to find. So I first of all want to mention the 3 sponsors who have supported this yet again. Perhaps the most important one, Brecon Carrick for the water. Hydration absolutely essential for today. Thanks, guys. To our loyal friends from Burgess Salmon, many times winner of the Business Houses section. Thank you, Burgess Salmon. And a new sponsor this year, Welsh Language TV, Tinopolis. Thank you very much to Tinopolis for your support. I think we're nearly ready to go. Now then, I didn't invite Bernie along just to insult me. I invited along to do some work, because when Bernie presents the award, it means that much more. So it does. Yeah. So you can direct him by there. Now, this first award is always the most difficult one for me. So apologies if I get emotional, but I get emotional for a very, very good reason. This is the Jeff Wood Award, and this is for Jeff Wood was our original race director back from 1982 to 1998. And in 1998, on the opening stage, within yards of the finish, Jeff Wood not just collapsed, he had a cardiac arrest and he died, which was devastating, as I'm sure you can imagine, for all of us. But Jeff's family straight away said, we know what Jeff would have wanted, and we know what croupiers would have wanted. Jeff would have wanted the show to go on, and it has, and it's just got better and better. So, in mentioning Jeff, he's always inspiring to talk about, but we wanted a fitting tribute in his memory, so we hit on the idea of having a special award for the first athlete over the age of 50 on a designated stage. It was over 50 because Jeff was 55 when he died, and Jeff hated hills, so this designated stage is never a hilly stage. I wouldn't say it's a Mickey Mouse stage either, because we don't have any Mickey Mouse stages, particularly in this weather, but it alternates throughout there. It starts on stage 1 and then goes stage 2 right the way down. So this year's Jeff Wood Award goes to a runner on stage 13, and this is the second time, if you like, that we've been going around the clock. So today's winner for stage 13, it was from Crossgates to Built Wells. You might remember that this award has gone to Leah Hearn for the last 3 years, and Leah Hearn very kindly said, "That's enough for me, it's time for Els to hand over the baton." So we have a new winner this year, and he comes from Liswerry Runners. He finished 3rd overall on the stage. Put your hands together for Richard Jones! That was a very hotly contested stage. There were 2 runners who were neck and neck for a long time. So a quick mention as well to Hugh Evans of Park Bach, who made that really tough for Richard, but Richard obviously came out on top. So that's that. So then we come on to the toughest stages of all, basically, the individual mountain stages that, of course, been tougher than ever this year. So 3 stages on day 1, 3 stages on day 2. So we're going to go through them in order of stage. And the order of presentation is going to be the King of the Mountains first, so that's the open category. The Queen of the Mountains second, so that's the ladies category. Indeed, it can be any lady from any club, but the first lady across the line. And then finally, the Monarch of the Mountains, so it's the first veteran, regardless of what team they're in any category. So, stage 3, the opening stage from stage 3. King of the Mountain from Highgate Harriers, Jacob Allen. Is he here? If he's not here, can anyone from Highgate Harriers please pick up the award? Thank you very much. Queen of the Mountains, stage 3, Allo Evans, Le Croupier. Well done. Conditions so hard all the way through these. So Monarch Mountain stage 3, and I think he won this identical award in 2022 from Kent AC, Russell Bentley. Russell Bentley. Is anyone here from Kent to pick it up for him, please? Because I heard that Russell doesn't come down South Wales, he likes North Wales. He's hardcore. Do you want to say a few words for him?
Thanks for your support.
Okay, all these mountain stages in these conditions have been absolutely horrendous, so we now move on to stage 7, the Cross Foxes stage, midway through yesterday afternoon. Another win from Highgate Harriers, Robert Wilson. Well done, Rob. Queen of the Mountain stage 7 from Port Talbot Harriers, Claire Walters. Anyone here from Port Talbot, please? Coming? No one? No one for Port Talbot? Okay. And Monarch of the Mountain Stage 7 from Sale Harriers, Robert Dunn. Come on, Sale, you're always very vocal. Great to see you, and thanks for supporting that again. That's fine. That's fine. And please pass on the congratulations. Right, stage 10 last night. A lot of people think this is the toughest stage of all. Running through all those villages, all those hills, and everyone is outside the pubs drinking lager. And all you want is a pint of lager, and they're cheering you on, and you just want them all to go away. The winner of stage 10 from Team Bath, Leon Chevalier. Well done. Queen of the Mountain Stage 10, and I can see her, Olivia Sim, Pontypridd Rodents. Congratulations, epic stage. Congratulations. Finally, the Monarch of the Mountain Stage 10 was Gavin Tomlinson from Chorlton. Thank you. Okay, so we move on to day 2. Same course, just as hot as it was on day 1, or nearly. Perhaps those learners on stage 11 probably got the best deal of all. So stage 11, 7 o'clock this morning. From Team Bath, Alex Carter. It was a wonderful event to watch this. Absolutely fantastic fight. Well done, Alex. Great to watch. Well done, Alex. Queen of the Mountain Stage 11 from Liz Werryville's Lizzie Dimmons. Here she is. Recent winner for Newport Marathon and TV screen here heroine, of course. Well done, Lizzie. Well done, Lizzie. From the box. Great stuff, well done, Lizzie. And Monarch of the Mountain Stage 11 from Parpin Bath, Justin Crocker. Yeah, I did hear that. So now we move on to the fearsome Drover's Arms, the one that looks like a stage out of the Tour de France. And usually it's one of the most watched, and you have minibuses all over the road, halfway up there and so on. Absolutely epic scenery, epic everything. And a fantastic winner on this occasion as well. It's the first time he's ever done the Castles Relay, although the team have done it many times. From Salford Harriers, Tom Cornthwaite. Want to say a few words?
I'm not Tom Cornthwaite.
That's all right. It's great to Salford are back. Fantastic stuff. Queen of the Mountain, stage 14 from Aberdeen Valley, Megan Williams. Well done, Megan. That was an epic fight up there. Do you want a quick few words?
Thank you very much.
That's one way of putting it.
Stage 14, Monarch of the Mountains from Brecon, Matthew Jones. And finally, a relatively new stage, stage 16. Again, just as hard, especially the last couple of miles, fearsome uphill and out into the sticks. Winner again from Highgate Harriers, Alexandra Lepetra. Please tell me of Alexandra Lepetra. Do you want to say a few words? Looking forward to being back next year. Yay! Okay, Queen of the Mountain Stage 16 from Sale Harriers, Alice Wright. Was it?
That's not you. Okay, there you go.
Well done, Alice.
No, it's not Alice. Not Alice. You're getting very confused.
Doesn't matter.
You say well done, Alice. So.
Finally, Monarch of the Mountain Stage 16 from San Domenico, a man we know all too well from these parts, Ian Owen. Do you want to thank your supporters?
No, but I'll say being old is great.
And I will thank my sponsors.
Well done. Okay, Mountains Team Awards. Now obviously this is the cumulative time for those 6 stages. So some of you put your best 6 runners on those stages, some of you don't. So the Team Awards this year, and it's their first year of competition, and they've won the King of the Mountains Team Award, Highgate Harriers. If we can get 6 runners, even if they're not the specific 6, that'd be brilliant. If any of you want to... Well done, guys. And please come back next year, please.
You've lost them now.
Right, same thing for the ladies. 6 members of the winning team, and they successfully defended their title. Queen of the Mountains are Les Croupiers. Well done, Katie. Anyone want to say a few words?
Brilliant race again.
Thank you, Hamid. And we have repeat winners in the Monarchs of the Mountains Team Awards as well. Ponty Rodents. Well done, guys.
One size fits all.
Well done, Ponty. Business houses. Business houses really important with this, the financial support they give us, etc. And this team has won the Business Houses Award for 8 of the last 9 years. Great to welcome them back again. One of our sponsors, Burgess Salmon.
This and the medals at the same time.
Yes. Well done, guys. Anyone want a word?
Thank you very much. It's great to sponsor the event.
Thank you very much. Fantastic stuff, guys. You've been supporting us for so many years.
Come over here, guys. Get in. There you go. Well done. Don't drop it. Up! Oh! Just as well as on the ground.
Well done, Burgess Salmon. Well done, guys. 3-1 match. Right, so next is the veteran team awards, and there are 3 sets of awards for these. So we're going to go bronze medal first in the Masters or Veterans category. We're Ealing Eagles. Thanks for supporting us yet again, guys.
Cheers, cheers. Fantastic event.
Go Eagles! Great to see you again. Well done.
I'll just add, some say this really is the best event out there.
Thank you.
Side, I got some here. Come on. This side. There you go.
Second team in the Masters event, Ponty Rodents. Winners of the mass events, successfully defending their title from 2022, the Croupiers Vets.
Let's go, St. Dave!
I've got one left, you us man.
Hey, Dave, give us one there. We got one.
I know that Mick has said a lot of thank yous, but can we just say one big thank you as well to our compere and lay croupier club legend, Mick McGeoch.
Thank you, Richard. Okay, we move now next to the Ladies Team Awards, 3-1 again. So in third place in the ladies overall were the team from Charlton Harriers.
Thanks so much for supporting us yet again. Thank you. This way. Yeah, talk about well done, ladies. Okay, you want to work on the mic? Yeah, come over here. Yeah, I got some.
We'd just like to clarify as Charlton runners.
There you go.
Well done, ladies.
You're getting your good sides now.
That is good. Have we got more ones?
Silver medalists, ladies team competition, Sale Harriers. Sale have been wonderful supporters of this event for many years. Great to see you back, ladies.
That's the right place, it's a shield
So the third place team was Chorlton. We gave them a shield by mistake. Is that right? Right. We accidentally gave Chorlton the team plate, which was the individual winners. So can Chorlton please give us back the plate? Sorry. We got to have a deliberate mistake to prove that we do make mistakes the same as everyone else. Veterans.
I was just reading that and I didn't even notice.
Thank you so much. Oh, it's ladies. Sorry, ladies. That isn't it. That's it. Isn't it? Thank you. All part of the fun. Right. Winners of the ladies team competition and successfully defending their title, Les Croupier Ladies.
What part of Wales is it from?
Cardiff.
See all the big ones go on the front row.
Well done, ladies.
If they've got any vids, they give them that.
I'll do that. Anybody who knows anything about our ladies and the croupiers know that they have a love for sweet things, and Claire Jacobs always never fails to deliver her own personal awards to the runners, which is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Claire, for that. So a lovely personal touch there. So we move on to the last event, which is the open event. And I know a few words of explanation before I actually do this, rather than just give a bare event, because first of all, I think it's fair to say this has been the most thrilling open event almost ever in this thing. And for those of you watching the stage results coming through on day one, we looked at the thing overnight and thinking, God, there's 4 teams that can still win this, because there's 4 teams covered by 3 minutes overnight. That's unheard of in the castles. I mean, it really was epic for proportions. And slowly things began to emerge of who the front runners might be. But unfortunately with this event, it's all about survival. As all of you know throughout the thing, it's all about survival, and things can go wrong. And sadly, for the second successive year, things have gone wrong, and that actually, for those of you wondering why these results are as they are, that's what's happened. Unfortunately, there's been an incident on the stage which has meant a time penalty. So, the third team in the open competition, they led for so long, fantastic effort. They've been second for the last 2 years. It's not as if they're destined not to win it, because I'm sure they're going to come back and win it. Ponty Rodents! Fantastic effort, guys. I'm so sorry that had to be the way. I know you'll come back stronger next year. Congratulations to Pontymodans. I'm sure 2024 will be your year. Been so close so often. Silver medalists, open team competition. What an impression they've made in their very first year. Highgate Harriers. Pleasure, pleasure. Hope to see you there next year. Of course we will. King of the Mountains, first time and silver medalists in the overall team competition. Fantastic achievement, Highgate. Well done to everybody.
Anybody missing one? Missing 14? You want to take it? You got your catch? Ready up the day.
And the climax of the event, they came here for the first time last year, finished third. They obviously thought that they could win it. They have won it, they've come back. What a fantastic achievement. Kent AC, ladies and gentlemen.
Hope you'll all come back and defend your flag next year. I've got some over here. This way. Come over here, guys. I've got some here. Any more? Here we go. This is different than the other two. Once you've got the bench, you must be one of them.
One housekeeping thing just before you dash off. You're aware that we've given out lots of these reflective high-vis vests for marshalling and so on. If you still have them and can give them back, please just drop them off at the tent at the front. I want to say, first of all, a huge thank you to my very good friend and everybody's good friend Bernie Jones for playing along and insulting me so much. Great to see you. Thank you all for supporting the 40th anniversary of the Welsh Castles Relay. Safety's our #1 priority, so have a really safe journey home. For those of you getting married next year, don't do it on the second weekend of June like Derek Griffiths. We want you back here. So hopefully all of you will be back here. Bless you all. Share your news on social media. Tell us all about the race. Tell your friends. See you all in 12 months' time. Thank you all for your support.
Oh, well done, Nick. You're amazing.